More so a freestyler,
It's
or
a
you
mix.
a writer?
It's mixed.
It's a mix.
That's why I'm dangerous.
But if it was off the whim, somebody just came up and challenged you.
I'll come up.
Like I'd be like,
I come from the freestyle
I'm
era.
the mouth for the South.
Okay.
You don't want none of these problems. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Okay. All right.
Nigga, I'm from the South Side. You know I'm from the streets. I bring all the niggas out, and you know they bring their heat.
And if they bring that heat, they better make sure they a nigga who can't be beat. I'm gonna need you to sit there. Too late. You taking a seat. I don't want to have to do this to you and embarrass you in front of your shawty. But once I'm done, you gonna throw up like your hat, Rick and Morty.
Oh.
I mean, that was just freestyle quick.
That was cool though. Off the top of the dome.
Just off the top, just quick. You know what I'm saying? I do that though. That's why niggas be like, alright, this nigga, man. I come from the freestyle era.
Yeah, we good in the city. I got all my people with me. See the suckers in the city. Gotta put them for the air. Yeah, we good in the city. I got all my people with me. See the suckers in the city. They gotta put them for the air. Got my jealousy. Gotta put it. This what drinking cup is me. We gotta fuck again tonight. We so hot like it's July. Got you feeling like that girl. Got you feeling like that guy. Yeah, we good in the city. I got all my people with me. See the suckers in the city. Gotta put them for the air.
Yes, sir. You already know what's good. We good. And we back. So what's crack? You know what I mean? It's your boy Wise Guy Q, the mouth for the South.
And it's your girls, Southside 100, keeping it 100.
You already know. And we got a very special guest with us today. He got a recurring role in the BMF series. He's a musical artist. He's a battle rapper. He's a superstar. He's an activist. Man, he's an actor. Man, now he's one of the homies right here on the We Good podcast. I want y'all to give it up for Elijah Lamar.
Just want to say thank y'all for having me.
Thank you for coming out. For sure.
I'm out here, man. Y'all show me love. I'll show y'all love.
You ain't come far, right? You just kind of right around there.
Kind of around the corner, you know what I'm saying? I had to make a little detour, but it's cool.
Yeah.
That rain caught me.
Right.
He was on that slingshot.
Are you originally from here?
I'm from Ohio.
Okay.
Yep, I moved out here back in August, so
Okay.
I'm still new, I'm still fresh.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're currently having a debate. You know, who's from Atlanta?
She got everybody tight right now.
I'm not on that.
Who's
no
not
more,
from
like.
Atlanta?
Listen,
He said, I'm from Ohio.
I had my little rant on that already. Like,
You did? Listen, she got people tight right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, listen to this in your head. What the mic?
I'm just loud. But
I'll turn you
Hello.
down. But listen to Elijah real quick. He kind of sound kind of like he far away. And he right up in the mic.
Do it.
Go ahead.
Yo. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. You had to get. You had to. My fault. I ain't tell you. I took it back from the phone to the microphone.
Okay.
Big
But he
bad,
still
guys.
heard it. Great.
Okay, cool.
for sure.
But yeah, she got people tight, especially when Lotto got on there and name dropped. Oh my god.
See, I thought she think Lotto was gonna save her.
Lotto made it worse.
She did.
Lotto made, now, in the beginning of her verse, she did what she was supposed to do, being somebody who was basically saying, yeah, I'm not from Atlanta, I'm from Clayco, you know what I'm saying, this and that,
Yeah.
and basically making it, you know what I'm saying, making her statement valid. But when Lotto came in, they got to snapping on everybody else and name dropping. Oh
Yeah.
my god, man.
But Lotto
She
just.
ain't do it like she was supposed to, though.
But she came on and basically was like, when she was name dropping, it was a question versus a comment.
Nah, I don't think
so that's
so.
how she kicked it. Like she was like, so Migos not Atlanta, so Sierra not Atlanta.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So
She was asking the right question. That's
like
Hey.
it
how
was.
came off.
I don't
You
know.
already know how
Cause she said-
she from the south side. I'm from the south side. So we already know how we've been debating that shit down here. So we know how she thinking. Like so she was like,
Crazy.
so Sierra not Atlanta. So Outkast made Atlanta. You know
She said
But what's
Outkast
so
saved
crazy-
Atlanta.
You know what I'm saying? But I think she was saying it more like a question.
Got you. Okay, that's different then.
You know what I mean? But yeah,
But it still didn't make it no better. Like,
we don't rep that shit. You know what I mean?
it's on our mail, but we rep the South Side.
We say we from. Everybody from Atlanta. We say we from. You know what I mean? I'm from Color Park, nigga. I'm from Color Park.
Hey, the song doing what it's supposed to do.
It gave
now-
her the attention.
It's doing what it's supposed
It
to
did.
do.
Both positive
It
and
definitely-
negative.
Definitely gave her the attention.
A little more
Even though she
negative
had been
than
talking about
positive.
Yo,
but
it catapulted the hell out of what she was trying to do. I'm saying, man, she came out of nowhere.
She hasn't been talked about since she's been out.
Facts. That's big
She
facts.
actually underrated. You know what I mean?
no, she really is.
Oh, she can rap.
Oh,
she can go.
She got bars out the ass, but I think she has more of like freestyle bars, on the go bars. Because when you listen to her songs,
Yeah.
You said what?
Yeah, she can't perform on the South Side. Like,
You think so?
She got booed out there in the radio.
yeah, she came.
she got booed?
Yeah, she performed on
What?
the South Side this
What
past
happened? What just
weekend.
happened now?
So, what part of Ohio you from?
From Canton, Ohio.
Okay, I got
The Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Cleveland,
Hour away.
Columbus,
2 hours away.
Warren.
Hour and a half.
Yeah,
I got family in Dayton.
Damn, about an hour 40.
Shout out my family up there. You know what I mean? Are you a Bengals fan?
I mean, I gotta be because I went there. I had a full ride for like a trust scholarship, but yeah, I mean, I guess.
You know, that's how most of these Falcons.
I mean, I was
fans
rooting
are.
for the Bengals. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Ohio over everything. You know what I'm saying? But I'm basketball though.
Yeah. So you was rooting for? I was actually Team LA in that situation right there.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah, you know, I had to rock with the
Of course.
with the turf. You know what I mean?
They showed out in LA Super Bowl though. They showed
It
their
was
ass
good.
out there.
It was good.
Yeah,
It was good.
Halftime, so the halftime.
That
The
was one
halftime
of the
show was
best
classic.
Halftime
That was classic
show.
for
You know,
sure.
J-Lo gonna come on and say that her halftime show was better. I was
Did
like,
she?
maybe for the Spanish people. Yeah, like the one she did with, I want to say her, Shakira, Bruno. They claim theirs is the best, but ain't nobody
No, the
ever.
best was Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
I-
Michael
well, yeah.
Jackson in '93 was fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson and
Like he had
when-
niggas passing out
when
and
Janet
crying. He
Jackson-
ain't say shit.
Yeah.
When Janet Jackson titty popped out, that was the next one.
That was a setup.
Publicity stunt.
She's still not. She just now getting over that shit she said in her documentary.
Whatever, man. She did that shit on purpose.
Justin did it. It wasn't her. Justin pulled
No,
the
she
titty
told
out.
Justin, man. Justin.
No, she did
She
it.
told Justin to
pulled
do that
the
shit. She told Justin to do that
pulled the
shit.
titty out.
What y'all think? Y'all think Justin was told to do it?
Yes, I do think so. But that conversation get a little deeper than the surface.
So,
It get a little deeper than the surface.
but yeah, man. So they call you the king of Canton, I heard, man.
That's what I heard.
That's
man.
what we heard.
A lot of people don't know that. Matter of fact, let me go live on Facebook on that one. Because Facebook will be like, man, hold that now.
So I mean, like, is it self-proclaimed like
So-
and you had to earn that shit?
So I will say it was self-proclaimed at first. As far as I can't even say that though, because the title was given to me by the battle rap culture. They like everything I was doing in battle rap, and was like, man, that nigga's the best in the city. He's the king of King. But other people took offense, like, how you gonna call yourself the king? Nigga, I make this type of music. I'm like, well, I mean, they was talking about battle rap, but
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you feel, whatever. And then over time, it's like nobody can argue it now. I'm the king of King, period. I mean, they just did a whole write-up on the front page of the paper calling me the king of King. So what can we argue and say now?
Yeah, but I hear like a lot of artists get slack for doing shit like that. But on the back end, if you don't think you the fucking best, or if you don't think you the king, or if she don't think she the queen, then who will?
The thing is, I put it up as a challenge though. When before my album came out, cause the album, my last album was called King. I told motherfuckers, if y'all got a problem with it, test me. Nobody wanted to
Pull
go
up.
on track with me. I kill everybody in every diss track war I've ever been through, and y'all don't want to battle with me. So sit back and watch.
I was actually watching some of your battles last night. You actually be quiet. You going in.
I appreciate it. I definitely left it up for a challenge.
I
Like,
was
come on, let's
watching
get
that
it.
one with Chopstick Vic, like 2021.
Ate that.
Hey man,
Listen.
the metaphors you was using with the Roman numerals.
With the Roman numeral.
Why you flipped it so many
Listen.
times? Cause like, the salsa sound like, I'm gonna try to get something out my eye.
Listen, that bar, I love performance bars, and that was a performance bar. Like when I was writing it, I'm like, did this sound stupid? I'm like, and I had a gun to have like a silencer on it, so I'm like, I mean, do kind of sound. I'm like, you know what? And I just put it together.
Hard.
I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
Y'all all had that time, like, Mom, I got the last. All right, boy, come here. God damn, nigga, put the spin. Like, come here, let me get. And it sounded like, I'm like, you know what? This bar about to be fire. And
But it went crazy when you dropped that bitch.
it came out crazy. It
That
sounded
one
like
with
bad.
that one with Trip Loco was a crazy one too, cause
That was
poster out on that.
that was some enemy territory, you know that. In Youngstown, it was nothing but bloods over there, man. They got mad at me. I gives no fuck though. But like, man, the funny thing is with that battle was a lot of controversy with it, and people were still in their feelings. But the real niggas were like, what did he say? Like, what did he say that got y'all so mad? He got upset because I brought the picture out of his mother and she passed. But if you get out your feelings and understand what I said, I never disrespected her. I brought a picture out. You made a post and said that you don't like black women. Your mother's a black woman. I brought the picture out to show the crowd that your mother is a black woman, and then I got to rapping about her saying that she is a beautiful black queen. So the next time you say fuck black woman, just know that you are disrespecting your mother. They ain't hear none of that shit. He said, this nigga got a picture of my mom.
Right.
He got a picture of my mom. Let's kill this nigga. They was mad. I'm like, okay.
So when you go into a battle rap, do you research your opponent?
They said that was a fun night. Yes, that's why people be afraid to battle me. So that's a part of my slogan. My slogan is I did my research on you. I came across some shit that was quite foul. You gonna learn today.
Because I was watching. I used to watch battle raps and motherfuckers be pulling up pictures of your mattress on the floor. I'm like, damn, where you find these folks?
Yeah, they used to call me the Arsenal of Ohio, and most people don't battle me. Or now they've been putting in contracts for me not to talk about certain shit, and that's cool. But anytime I say my slogan, anything that follows after that is facts. So people be scared because I don't be knowing these people. Like, they people from different states, so when I get to dropping shit, they be looking like,
how the fuck he know that shit?
who the fuck in my crew?
Right.
And I don't falsify anything. Anything that follows out after my slogan is 100% real. So
ain't no rules in that shit.
Cats be mad.
You just play dirt. Ain't no rules in battle rap.
No fight.
Not for me. Not for me.
Not for you. Mama's kids. Everybody come up. Get it.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. After I poured out ashes to in a battle before, and I kind of died down from going that crazy with it. My last, I want to say 4 battles has been more punch bar heavy. That like chopstick Vic one, and URL is starting to like that. I got a battle on URL on the 19th out here, and you know what I'm saying. I mean,
where that's gonna be at?
Atlanta.
Okay. What venue?
I don't know the venue name. Y'all wait for them to send me everything.
All right, pull up with the venue. You might have to pull up.
I'm battling a dude named Hansel, man.
Hansel.
And I know what they doing because he is a child star actor. I don't know if y'all remember from the movie Medea's Big Happy Family.
Yeah, for sure.
Remember the little kid that she smacked?
Yeah.
It's him.
Okay.
So he's in that. He's in the Parkers. So he's a child star actor, and he's a battle rapper now. So they like, oh, we got an actor. It's an actor. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's the line they pushing.
Yeah, whatever. I'm about to fuck him up. I ain't worried.
And that's why I was like, what's your plan? You already finna fuck him up.
Like, whatever. Like, this the second round. Like, we doing the tournament right now. So it's the URL Crucibles. They brought me to Florida for the first round. Won that easily. So now we're doing the second round out here in Atlanta.
Okay.
You go by Young Smurf in the battle rap.
Young Smurf is the battle rapper. Elijahawon is everything else.
How you get the Young Smurf name?
Well, I'm a Crip. And I mean,
Big neighborhood.
got to.
Bow.
What's that from? Cause no set trip.
Renegade gangster.
Renegade.
All right, West Side neighborhood,
Ohio.
60 Rich Road.
Ohio shit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Insane. You know, I throwing out the sets.
Respect always.
You know?
Respect always, you feel me? But
So-
I mean, just growing up with that, and also, I mean, I was actually born blue, so my mother was like, "You look like a little blue baby, a Smurf."
Yeah.
And I mean, they just play hand in hand for me growing up.
For sure.
Okay.
It's your boy MD Uno live with the We Good podcast.
And this wise guy Q, and you know we stay good, baby. And if you a pie head like me, then you need to listen up real quick. Finna tell you about some in these streets. We call it crack pies.
Home of the sweet potato pies. It's the crack for me.
Hey man, it ain't just sweet potato pie, it's sweet potato cheesecake pies, bro.
Yeah, man.
How they do that?
How they do that?
Man, I don't know, man, but it's the official sponsor of the We Good podcast. Go to Crack Pies on all your social media networks. So if you got that sweet tooth, then we have your addiction, you know what I mean? So tell them what to do, Mook.
Go to www.crackpies.com, and that's crack with a K.
Or you can contact us at 1-833-89-CRACK with a K, you know what I mean? And don't forget, we're your neighborhood dessert dealers. It's the crack for me.
It's the crack for me.
Get at 'em.
This crack shit that's got me, man. I don't got no control over it, man. Shit just be calling me, man. I just gotta go to it.
Tell us a little bit about your backstory, cuz.
I mean, just growing up in Canton with a speech impediment, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't talk at all, had a fucked up stutter. Ended up making that into a strength. Started doing music and played speech therapy for a nigga. So to the point where the more I did music, the more my confidence grew and I started talking more correctly. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I basically developed a alter ego and I ended up becoming that alter ego. It was like a way for me to escape who I was at one point. It was.
How old were you when you finally? How old were you when you finally overcame your?
Man, shit, I was a junior in high school.
Did you have to go through like therapy and different exercises?
Music was my speech therapy.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
So it was either that or actually take actual speech therapy. But once I started doing music, friends and family around me was like. Yo, your speech is starting to improve. You ain't stuttered not one time when you was rapping just now. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. Over time,
so
it's really
used to stutter when you rapped a little bit.
No, I never stuttered when I rap.
So
I
that was
just talk,
more so as therapy.
And when I started rapping, other people when I got done, they be like, man, you know you ain't stuttering when you rap. I'm like, no, I ain't. Damn, I ain't know that. Yeah. Like it was that bad.
So it'd be like a mind thing.
It was bad. Like, cause now, like I basically talk about it with people, like with kids and stuff growing up with it. I tell them like the same way how parents, y'all hear them, like slow down, relax a little bit. Yeah, that's all it is. We are thinking too fast, we're too excited, we're too hyper, so they tell you, what I'm saying, relax a little bit. You gotta be in a comfort zone. Sometimes people who have a speech impediment, all you're doing is overthinking, they're not comfortable. Like that's why they tell you to relax, think about it for a minute. Oufside. Music was my therapy. Like when I did my music, I went from fucking Steve Roker to stuff on. Like I was really able to be somebody else for real.
Kind of an analogy.
So who is some of your go-to artists?
Go-to artists
that you listen to?
I'm a local person, man. I mean, of course, my music is more. If I'm with the ladies, you know what I'm saying, I like my old school. I'm an old school head. I blame it on my mom. Old school R&B.
Ain't that wrong with that? That's the best.
It's the best music.
You can
know
never go
like,
wrong with that.
It's the best music. Music ain't never like, you know what I'm saying? I think the closest artist to making that type of music is probably Bruno.
You know what I'm saying? Bruno
like
Mars.
Bruno's bringing it back. I love Bruno. You know what I'm saying? I love R&B for real. Yeah. But I mean, I like my Kendrick, my Wale, you know what I'm saying? J. Cole, Drake. That's the type of music I like. You know what I'm saying? I like real shit because I rap for real. I tell people I'm a rapper. Yeah. Like I'm about to rap and I make music. Like I don't do the whole mumble rap and stuff like that. No shade to the ones who do it. Cause some other times I don't understand what they're saying, but the shit be sounding like they sliding. Like,
Yeah, like-
I'm like, this shit sound, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, but
That's
that
how I used
beat,
to feel about
that
Thug.
shit
Like when
hard,
Thug
like-
first came out, I was like, I don't know what the fuck this nigga saying,
but it sound like it's
whoever that shit, them 808s is knocking though.
But yeah, I'm still always gonna be. I mean, I'm hip hop, man. I'm like
Hip hop.
jump on that beat and rap. You feel me?
I used to battle rapping.
Lunchrooms, inside the classrooms in school. People coming in, beatboxing, or coming with the pencils and pens, spoons and forks. We at the lunch table, people beating, and we just start freestyling. People used to watch Smack DVDs, and then we want to try to mimic it our own way. And then one day I'm like, man, I think I can do this. I started rapping. I said something, and everybody reacted. Ooh, I'm like I said, I was able to escape who I was. I'm the person people laughed at. Like, oh, you can't even talk. I'm trying to talk to females, trying to talk to friends. If I get mad and I'm cussing at you, like I'm literally stuttering. So at that point, when I'm rapping and I say something, and they on my side, now they laughing, you know what I'm saying, with me instead of at me. I'm like, you know what, maybe I need to start doing this. So now I'm at home practicing.
For sure.
I got the beats is playing, like it literally like became my thing. I wanted to do it, even though it was a half an hour at lunch.
Yeah.
That half an hour at lunch, I was able to be somebody else. Instead of being the one that was being made fun of, I was the one that they liked because I'm fucking everybody up right now.
Understandable.
And
Battle rap scene, just when the battle rap scene just jumped off, it was easy for you just hop into.
It was very easy for me. We used to go to like different hoods that didn't like me. People who was talking shit, I used to go to their little side. All right, let's freestyle real quick. Who was your best person? I literally never lost. I fucked up everybody to the point I stopped. And when I started doing music, like battle rap became more popular when it was like the Smack DVD era and URL. But I wasn't doing it. I was focusing on my music. And this dude came down. I can't remember exactly where he moved from, so I don't want to get it wrong. I want to say St. Louis, but he moved to Ohio, and he was more into like the battle era. And it was like, I'm about to start a battle league. So he's talking about it all through Canton, Ohio. We about to start this battle league, etc. I'm like, all right, cool. And he ended up hitting up some people who know about battle rap, and somebody dropped my name, like, hey, yeah, this dude named Smurf used to battle rap way back in the day in school, He probably washed up now though. So now they got this dude named Young Nick talking all this shit. Hey, bring Smurf out of the closet. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Like that. He can't rap no more. Dude, retired. I'm like, bro, I make
Bring
music.
him out the dead.
But at that time, I'm making very mainstream music. Like I'm rapping, I'm singing, like I'm making shit for the radio. I'm not making gangster shit or nothing like that. So they looking at me already like he don't even rap hard on his tracks no more. He definitely can't battle rap.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I come from the freestyle era. Y'all niggas is writing. I can do that. That's nothing. I know I can do that.
Right.
Everybody betted against me like, nah, you ain't got it no more. This young boy got to go. I'm like, all right, set it up. They make a big deal about it. Make this flyer. We got this big ass, this big park called the Monument. Everybody go down there. It's packed. Adults, kids, everything. Kids who ain't even supposed to be there.
Right.
It's packed as hell. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, all right, let's go. They flip the coin. He rapping, they laughing, like he get to talking about my old speech impediment. I'm like, all right, cool. Man, I said maybe one line, and they could just see the levels to it. They was like, oh, this about to be bad. This about to be bad. And y'all go search Young Smurf versus Young Nick. It was a bad 30.
Young Smurf versus Young Nick.
I beat the shit out this boy. Like from that day, everybody was like, he couldn't be fucked with before in the freestyle era. He really can't be fucked with now. And that's when the King came out. And they was like, oh, he's like, that's the King camp. Okay. Nobody can fuck with him. Next person come up, body him like, and now I'm 36 battles in now.
So who has came closest to you?
No, I got L's now because the more I did it, I had to get into like them higher levels, the higher brackets, the higher tiers. I want to say out of 36 battles, I probably lost 6 battles. Okay. My worst L's that stick with me, that better me, was I lost to Chef Trez. Badly to me. That motherfucker just showed levels. He was way more seasoned than me. I lost on RBE versus a girl named Lady J. That was just because that was my first big stage battle. If you know about battle rap, RBE is a main platform. I'm rapping, they loving it. I kick it off. I do a freestyle, they love it. I do another freestyle, they like, all right, let's get back to your rating. And I couldn't remember what the fuck I was about to say. I didn't choke. But what happened was, it's basically like if you're reading a book, you got a book with 5 chapters. I got through chapter 1.5, and then forgot chapter 2, 3, and 4, and remember chapter 5. So by the time I got done, it was like 2 minutes of material versus her 5 minutes. Yeah. I skipped everything. I'm like, fuck. And she fucked me up. So I feel like those was my 2 worst losses. Okay. The rest of them probably debatables.
You got like a long-standing rivalry with anybody or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Who up on the scoreboard and who is it?
I don't call nobody out, but it's people who want to battle me. There's a couple people. I'm not even about to name drop because that's gonna give them attention.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I can dig it.
But it's a couple people that want my head, but they ain't work for it. They ain't there yet.
You be more like
more so a freestyler, or you a writer?
It's mixed.
It's a mix.
That's why I'm dangerous.
But if it was out the window, somebody just came up and challenged you,
I'll fuck them up.
You can fuck them up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like I'd be like,
I come from the freestyle
I'm the mouth for the South.
Okay.
You don't want none of these problems. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Okay. All right.
Nigga, I'm from the South Side. You know I'm from the streets. Mm-hmm. I bring all the niggas out, and you know they bring their heat.
And if they bring that heat, they better make sure they fucking with a nigga who can't be beat. I'm gonna need you to sit there. Too late. You taking a seat. I don't want to have to do this to you and embarrass you in front of your shawty. But once I'm done, you gonna throw up like your hat, Rick and Morty.
Oh.
I mean, that was just freestyle, quick.
That was cool though. Off the top of the dome.
Just off the top, just quick. You know what I'm saying? I do that though. That's why niggas be like, alright, I ain't fucking with this nigga, man. I come from the freestyle era.
So it's like you was kicking and making music before you started back.
Correct. So I started off as battling, and I started doing my music, and I went back to battle rap. And then I was doing battle rap for a minute, and it got to the point where it was like, all right, do you make music anymore? I'm like, man, yeah. All right, so now I'm back doing music. So I started balancing those two. I was a battle rapper and an artist, but then I moved to Atlanta and became a fucking actor out of nowhere. Like that, the actor door just opened wide for me, and now that's to the point where like everybody's saying that's my calling.
Okay, and how long you been acting?
A little over a year now.
Okay.
I'm new to it. I'm SAG. I became SAG eligible in 7 months. It usually take people years to do that. But I mean, I'm on 3 shows on Starz.
Crazy.
I got a movie with Jamie Foxx coming out.
How you get how open up for you?
I came through as a background actor. It was a background actor, and then just me working my way. I ended up becoming a feature and becoming reoccurring. I was shooting BMF and Step Up at the same time. Like literally, the stuff that I've done in acting in the short period of time, I mean, it's been more successful than my entire career as a rapper. It's just.
Is that another reason why you came to Atlanta?
I came to Atlanta to go hard with my music. Okay. I quit my job. I was a call center manager. I made a lot of fucking money in the call center doing sales. One day I just heard this quote. The quote was, to be successful, jump as quickly at opportunities as you do conclusions. And that resonated with me. I'm like, man, I can always come back to corporate. I'm gonna say, I don't want no, you know what I'm saying, doubts. Let me go ahead and at least give it my all one time. Yeah. I never done that before. I've always had a job and then try to do my music. Because I was always taught, you're not a man if you don't have a job. When I finally quit my job, moved out here to Atlanta, tried to just live off the savings, go hard with the music. Once my well ran dry a little bit, a friend of mine told me, hey, background is like a part-time job. You should do some background work. I'm like, what the fuck is background work?
Extras and shit.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is background work? He said the same thing. Being like a background, being in the movies. Like, even the people being in the back and they walk, I'm like, oh, being an extra? I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'll do that. I don't know nothing about it. Yeah. He got me hip to it. My first gig was BMF as a background smoker. They liked the look, brought me back as a feature, brought me back as a reoccurring, and it's been up ever since.
For sure.
That's crazy.
The story don't even sound believable, but I lived it.
P-Valley too, right?
I'm on P-Valley. I'm on one episode. I was actually supposed to be on more, but I had some car problems and couldn't get there. And since I missed one day,
on all the multiple shows.
So they got this thing called Actors Access. So what I do is I have reels already, great pictures, and they be having auditions. When I go to them, I kill these auditions to the point they be like, "You never took no classes?" No. all natural. Like everything I've been doing, I've been earning now.
Okay.
And I got like 6 films coming out that I'm in speaking. So I got the one with Jamie Foxx. I got an HBO special called Staircase, Step Up Season 3. A movie called Lumps. A movie called You Got a Lighter. It's a lot of shit coming out. I can't even.
On Tyler Perry too.
Yeah, that one just dropped already. That was just a feature sitting there at the end, but it was a great time on camera. Like, it's been a lot of people like, well, I mean, when are you gonna start getting your roles when you speaking? I tell them like, bro, I have all that stuff. It takes this shit. We shot the shit with Jamie Foxx last year. It just showed up on my memories on Facebook today.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, it's been a year already. It is just now about to come out. Like, this stuff takes time.
It takes time.
Y'all seeing all the stuff I did originally, but you gotta start somewhere. This shit.
What episode you on BMF?
BMF episode 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I got credit for it 1 through 5, but the ones you see me, the ones you see me is 1, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay.
And season 2 from the get ready to drop.
Season 2, we just started shooting season 2 last week.
So how is it like being around the cast? I didn't drop my baby.
It's natural. Like I said, I've always felt like I was bigger than what I was. I always felt like I was star, felt like I was destined for something else. So when I'm around them people, it's humbling. But I make sure I move just like them. I'm not about to move differently. Like, this is my natural habitat, and they feel it. They look at me and be like, dude, you a star. Like, you coming out. So I move like it.
You keep it with 50 yet?
Just twice. On set and then off a set once.
What's your like as a person?
50 cool as fuck.
Cool as
Yeah, 50 cool as fuck. Like, you just need to be around me. Like, I
fucks with him just as far as social media. That nigga sound like he just be.
But that nigga's a genius.
Fun to be
like, yeah, man, 50 cool as fuck, bro. Like, if you got it, he gonna push it. 50 and Tyler are cool. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, they really launching people's careers right now. They giving people like the opportunities that nobody else is doing.
For sure.
Mark my words here, though. I think 50 is buy Starz.
I heard he was gonna,
he
gonna leave. Yeah, that's true. But I feel like, me personally, either he gonna buy Starz because he getting tired of them, or he gonna start his own network.
You said it on here. We good. You said it on here first.
I'm predicting the future.
Yeah, we kind of do that a lot. Like, even in.
Oh, so y'all like the Simpsons and shit? The Simpsons, the Simpsons, and predicted everything
we really do that a lot. We could just speak general ideas in conversation, and we'll see it months later or a year later. Even if we're planning on starting it, we'll immediately see it. Everything. It's a lot of shit out here that, in the background.
I don't even say a lot of shit no more.
Y'all gotta give us credit for. Y'all gotta give us credit for.
It's crazy how you can manifest so much. People don't understand the strength of it.
Yes.
Chopstick Vic just tuned in. What's up, Vic? We just was talking about that ass whooping I gave you.
Shout out to Chopstick.
Sound like my mama trying to get something out my eye.
Yo, Chop was mad as fuck because he really thought he did very good. He went first, but he brought somebody out and they jumped me. So he thought, I know me sitting inside his shoes, he thought he had the battle in the bag.
Right.
He like, yeah, I just jumped his ass. Let's go. And it backfired. I freestyled about him and his boy, and it went left. That shit was fun. Man. Shout out to Chopstick.
Shout out to Chopstick.
Sure.
Man. He did his thing too on that battle.
Yeah, he did good.
So shit, man, it was like tough transitioning from battle rapping in and out to artistry, and like people think you see each other.
No, I feel like my brand, I've always made sure my brand was something that was respected to the point where they respected the brand before they respected the talent. You know what I'm saying? There's people who'd be like, I don't think he can rap like that, but that nigga's work ethic is crazy. Or I ain't a fan of his music, but you can't stop saying it. Now it's to the point where like, oh, that nigga just fired. But that's because I never stopped working though. Like, maybe you didn't like my shit 3 years ago, but now I'm not the same person. Like, I'm going to continue. The only way to get better at something is when you continue it.
Yeah.
Like,
the only way to evolve.
You know what I'm saying? So it got to the point where people who remained stagnant, who was better at me at one point, I ended up passing them up. I never stopped. I haven't even hit my fucking peak yet.
You gotta keep that hunger too. Like,
you're never gonna get
to a certain point and just be chilling. Like,
I'm never gonna get
you
that
can
cocky.
tell it in the music and their performance and their acting. Like,
I'm never gonna. I can't. Like, people gotta understand where I came from. Like, I came from not having it for real. And I know everybody speak that story, but I mean that shit. Like, to the point where mom being on drugs, I remember us staying inside our car and shit, staying in hotels and shit. Like, I got it for out the motherfucking mouth for real. Why would I ever do anything to jeopardize losing where I'm at right now? I'm not about to half-ass it. Anybody would kill to be where I'm at. Like, I would never. And I hate people that do that. Like, bro, like, you really that comfortable? Like, you ain't got the same grind, you ain't got the same hunger, and that shit could be taken away from you. I would never get to that
in
point.
a split second.
Never. I can't. And my family and friends won't let me. I got real motherfuckers around me. I don't have yes men around me. I got real motherfuckers that tell me, nigga, you slipping. Get your shit together. They ain't about to tell me what I want to hear is what I need to hear. So, I'm good. I'm good in that.
We good. So what you like better, cuz? You like rapping?
I always get this question.
Activism. Cause we ain't even got into the activism.
We haven't get into the activism. I wear many hats, man. But I can't decide.
Battle rapping, making being an artist, or
like, the reason why I can't decide, the reason why I feel like I don't have to decide is because, I mean, we get one life to live, so like it's our birthright to do anything that we can put our mind to.
That's how I feel.
But you have chapters in your life. You feel me? So at one point you may have a chapter about battle rapping. You may have a chapter about being an artist.
I be feeling like I be running out of time. I be trying to do everything like right now.
I mean, they say it's only 24 hours in a day, but you still got the next day.
Yeah. And the next day.
You feel me?
The next day.
So I spend 24 hours on this day doing this. Don't mean the next day I can't spend 24 hours doing something else. Like, I don't have to choose. Everything I'm doing is moving parallel right now. Like, I have my singles coming out, so I'm doing great with the music that's falling into an album. I have a URL battle. I'm the only King of the Dot rapper that's about to be on the URL Crucible. And then I have movies and shows coming out. That mean my battle rapping, my acting, and then my music is all doing good.
Yeah, like going on.
Yeah, man, I'm blessed. I ain't about to pick one. Fuck that.
And shit, you a BMF artist right now.
Yep. BMF Empire, man. Salute to my big homie
That
there.
came through the show, or you was already linked with them before?
No, so that came after the show. They like the way I moved. They like the brand. I literally took a fucking reoccurring non-speaking role and capitalized more than anybody else on that show. Even more than Meech.
Part of 12th Street gang.
Correct.
Right.
But even more than Meech, nobody's did more walkthroughs than me. Nobody's did more interviews than me. Nobody did more press than me. The only person who can say is bigger is probably Meech. That's it. But I did more than Meech as well. Like, they brought me out at the halftime during the Hawks game. If you never watched the show, you would think I'm a main motherfucker on the show just because all the press I did outside. Like, I capitalized on that moment. I had to, shit. I'ma juice that shit.
Hey, you got to.
But it got to the point where real members from BMF, they reached out, they was coming to the shows. Most of the times they was coming to the show to see what's up, who is this nigga out here rapping our shit.
Yeah.
BMF don't play that, like, it's something serious.
Right.
So I had a few niggas pull to the side, like, hey, bro, who is you? Like, you got this shirt on. And then somebody else is playing to, hey, man, that's Elijah. He's from the show. Oh, alright, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I don't know who you is.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where they'd fuck with me, they'd come out to support. And then I got to the point where I talked to one of the OGs, Big Dave, from inside. He called me on video while he inside, and we chopped it, politic. And then over time, he was like, man, listen, we're gonna go ahead and let you be blessed in, cause we like how you move. Like, you official, you a solid nigga. And 95% of BMF is low, so it was cool anyway.
Hey,
like, we all low. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. It's family anyway. You know what I'm saying? No wonder I'm so comfortable around y'all. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it just naturally happened.
That's what's up. Shout out BMF for sure. You be fucking with me be around like that?
Nah, not with me at least. You know, BMF got different sides to it, you know what I'm saying? Different families that they fuck with.
Not Big Meech, but Little Meech.
Yeah, like we did we did our verses at the Atrium, but I mean, besides that, no, we didn't really, you know what I'm saying, touch base like that.
Not even on the show, y'all.
On the show once, you know what I'm saying? Like, more than once, but after that, Meech don't really fuck with niggas for real, man. He don't really fuck with, I mean, he fuck with his crew. Like, you know what I'm saying? He fuck with Calico and, you know what I'm saying? Like, that side of it.
So that's supposed to be though. Supposed to stick with your day one.
No,
More safe that way these days.
You ain't never lied. For now, it's more safe to worry about yourself.
For sure, cause you can't even trust your day one.
Like, yeah, I'm a dolo for real. I got my managers, I got my security with me. I be chilling, but I be chilling.
Okay, and what single we pushing right now?
My single is out right now. It's called Get Ready, but the one that's dropping. Get Ready's my shit.
Hard
I got to, you know what I'm saying? I got to. But the one that's coming out on the 18th is straight out the mud. You got to rap it.
That's one thing about the load. We gon' this nigga had down there a whole full album. I was like, babe, we gotta go a little bit marketable. You get what I'm saying? Gotta tone it down a little bit.
You gotta talk about something else.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, talk about something. They talk that shit. Pop my shit.
Listen, I swear to God, they do. Snoop be the only one that's okay. Yeah. Like, listen, shout out to Snoop because he brought it to the Super Bowl.
Big blood.
Man.
Did y'all see everybody out there bitch screaming?
Man.
I felt proud.
I cried.
They told him not to bang. They told him he couldn't bang.
He said, fuck that shit.
Listen,
I was so motherfucking proud of us, my nigga. I cried. No flex.
Listen. I was
Shout out to
Snoop, man. Shout out to up.
Long Beach.
But yeah, like it's crazy though because I never really. I don't hide anything, but I just never really was that vocal on the music side. Rather rap side, you gonna know what's up. I'll go into my op territory as you seen, and I'll throw my seeds of what y'all gonna do about it. Because anything I talk on this battle, I could talk offside the camera. You know what I'm saying? But on the music side, I don't know. It's just been coming more as far as like I need to make sure there's more out there too. Like I feel like the brand is getting out there. I need them to understand. Us locusts out here, we winning.
It's been winning.
I don't know why.
Shout out to OT.
OT's.
OT Genesis.
We out here. You feel me?
Walking on their ass.
Sure.
You understand me?
Cuz walk.
Yes, sir. That big C walk, capital C walk.
I don't really understand fucking cuz talk.
Yeah. Damn, I forgot what else.
Right, because we'll start banging for the rest of the episode. The whole episode. Like switching this shit, like niggas are banging the rest of the episode for real.
Yeah, I mean, on crib. Nah, though. Out the mud. That's right.
Straight out the mud. Straight out the mud. Yeah, that drops on the 18th. Drops on the 18th. It's
video and everything.
The video is gonna be coming a little bit afterwards. I got 2 singles that's dropped after Get Ready. So it's actually 3 singles I'm pushing for the first and second quarter. Get Ready, Straight Out the Mud, and Let's Party. Let's Party is featuring Stolly. We both from the 330. So we're dropping on 330, March 30th. So I got a whole rollout for it. So there will be a video for Get Ready, Straight Out the Mud, and Let's Party.
Okay.
You got a project ready to drop?
Yes, the follow up to my King album. It's gonna be called Respect the Throne. You know what I'm saying? Because after I gave him the King album, it was talked about and marketed by a lot of people. Like the Locks talked about it, all 3 of them. Redman shouted it out the most, talked about how fire it was. So with people like that talking about it, it made other people like, let me hit play on this just to see if I got something to hate on. Let me hit play on this shit real quick.
Right.
They couldn't find nothing to hate on. Like, I made a statement. I went with it. So now for the follow-up, it's like, nigga, I'm the king, but y'all gonna have to respect the throne too. But I'm also doing shit to make niggas respect it. It ain't like I'm just sitting there like, yeah, nigga, and can't be taken away. No, I got it. I'm still working. Keep this motherfucker as well. Because everybody want to see you slip.
Yeah, sure.
You feel me? I ain't gonna never get comfortable.
You gotta work just as hard to keep this shit.
You feel me? Sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So, what you say? Did you say the name of what the project was gonna be? Oh, you don't know yet.
Where at?
Respect the throne.
Respect the throne.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, respect the throne.
What's the last one name? King.
Yep, King. King is the latest project that's out.
Okay. So how you like describe your music? You know, take from it.
And it definitely don't sound like nobody else. It's me. It took me a minute to find my sound. My music is really based off of real life events. Anything I'm talking on my shit is real. Like I don't cap on my shit. I probably used to when I was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? When I changed my name from Smurf to Elijah Lamar is my real name. So why?
Grown man.
So why would I fake my music now?
Yeah.
But that happened naturally. It wasn't like I was like, all right, from this point on, I'm about to. It happened naturally, like to the point where I would hit play on my music, be like,
music gotta grow with you.
damn, I ain't cursed not one time on that track. It used to be I tried to force myself not to. Now I'd be like, damn, I made a whole clean track. I didn't even mean to. I'm just growing. As you grow as a man, your music should grow as well.
It's your boy MD Uno.
And this wise guy killed him out for the South. Give him some free game, huh?
A little bit of free game for you, man. Hey, the Righteous Grind Academy. Financial literacy. All your financial literacy needs for the youth.
Yeah, we created financial literacy cards on digital download. All you gotta do is go to
www.righteousgrindacademy.com.
Teaching the youth financial literacy. Things you're gonna need to grow up in this society and be your own person, individual. Get that righteous grind.
Get that righteous grind. Got the $10 downloads for your financial literacy needs.
We
good.
Yeah.
We good.
Alright. Who's some of your musical influences, man?
Coming up,
Yeah.
it was really my family. All my cousins, they always older me doing music. Like back when I had a karaoke machine, they used to record to like the tape, and you could play it. Like they was making music on CDs and shit in the back.
Yeah.
My cousin Stig, like they all had a crew, so I was the young boy watching them. Like, yeah, it had a more of an impact because you can hear the stuff on the radio, but these are your families doing the same shit that you hearing on the radio. So I'm like, if they can do it, I can do it. These are people I'm seeing. These are people I can touch. Like, wow. Like, so they was the people who inspired me to go hard, to the point where over time they end up falling back and supporting me. Like, yeah, you got it. Like they passed over the torch.
For sure.
Shit. Midwest, Ohio, goddamn. Top 5 recent or past.
Signed or
Who you
unsigned?
fucking with both?
Fuck.
Who you fucking with right now?
I'm about to make some people mad. Shit.
Oh, your top 5 from the O.
Shit.
You need six man just to be safe. I give you
Alright,
six man.
so we. I'm gonna go with
You one off the
Bone.
bench.
I go
Bone is one.
Bone Thugs, of course. Motherfucker. Stolly.
Okay.
Gotta show love to my bro, Stolly. Stolly is solid Maybach.
Okay.
Bone, Stolly, MGK, I guess.
She ain't got it.
Fuck.
I don't like that.
Cause it's people in my city that's harder, but they just haven't hit that platform.
You got 3.
I mean,
But they don't have to be signed, right? My brother Chemo, fire.
Chemo.
Yeah, he's fire as fuck.
Okay, gotta check him out.
And my bro J Mac that passed away. Rest in peace.
J Mac.
Yep.
Okay.
That's 5.
That's 5.
6th one, I give it to Trippy because of his stature.
Trippy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not a fan of the music, but you gotta respect what he did.
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah, that's 5 or 6. It's people, it's more. You know what I'm saying?
Who need to be looking
Chipping
out for
on them.
from Ohio that we ain't heard
From
of?
Ohio, you need to be looking out for Chemo, Nakaso, Flames Old God. I think just signed to Universal yesterday.
Flames on God.
Yeah, Flames Old God. I think it's fire. Big Endo from Cleveland. She the one who was they had the little beef going on with her and Lotto when they were saying Lotto stole her style and stole her song.
They say that about a
But
couple of females.
They just had this going on though. This was like recent.
Yeah, Big Endo.
Big Endo. Yeah, she from Cleveland.
I think I know what you recently. I know who you, with
the rhinestone.
with the rhinestone,
yeah.
and she. I know exactly what who you're talking about. I didn't know she was from Ohio though.
Yep, Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay, Big Endo.
Yep,
Okay,
Big Endo. Detroit Barbie. She's fired. I actually used to manage her, but she's doing really good. There's a lot of people. I go on, man. Like, we got so much fucking talent. It's ridiculous. They just gotta get
there
that opportunity for real. And if I can make it and provide it, I will.
So let's slide into this activism, right?
Okay.
How you get into the...
That was another thing that just happened. When the event happened with George Floyd, you know, everybody was protesting.
Yeah.
But me, I mean, I'm just real. So I went down there to support because the city was down there protesting, and they kept pushing me to go up there to talk. Go talk. I didn't want to. I'm like, I'm just down here supporting. They're like, go talk, go speak. All right, but I ain't about to speak for what y'all think about to speak. So when I went up there, the first thing I said was, listen, I'm not up here with George Floyd. I don't know that man. So I can't speak and protest and riot for somebody I don't know. What I can speak about is the injustice that happened. But that same injustice is happening in my same city right now. And y'all don't do shit about it then. Y'all got people that y'all grew up with and know that has been killed and never had no justice, and y'all just act like it don't happen. But not everybody will trip about somebody that you don't even know. So I will speak about the injustice part of it. And if y'all want to go ahead and continue, the follow-up is the most important thing. Because right now, y'all come out here for one night, and then tomorrow go back to y'all jobs. Like, nothing. Change don't happen overnight.
Yeah.
And I was just speaking how I felt. Didn't know it was going to have such a crazy impact to the point where my inbox is being blown up by people. Where are we at today? I'm at work. Tell y'all talking about. I'm at work. What's up? Like, what's going on? Like, so to the point where everybody went, no, we need you out here. And that led to day 2. That led to day 3, to the point where it became a passion for me. Like, if I'm going to lead people, let me go ahead and educate myself. At that point, that wasn't a passion. I'm just being honest. It wasn't a goal of mine. Once I seen the impact that what me saying had, or for the simple fact that I'm speaking and people are attentive and paying attention, I'm like, maybe that's something I need to do. So I started to educate myself on what I needed to do. That way I didn't lead people down the wrong path, and I wasn't up there sounding like no goddamn dumbass either. And I mean, that led to 2 months of being the only city from Ohio that did a peaceful protest for that long. We ain't had to riot or anything. And I had a lot of things that happened from it. We got a lot of results from it, to the point where the mayor got me on speed dial. He knows exactly who I am. They wanted me to run for city council. I said no, because I knew they was going to try to give me a reward with no funding. Like, it literally became a part of me. It molded me as a man. It was another chapter in my life that I never thought I would experience before. It made me a better person, for real, which leads to how I am now. If you would have told me 3 years ago, hey, you're going to be protesting, I probably would have laughed at you. Like, I ain't doing that shit. Like, that's not me. I don't do that. That's like you saying, that's like you telling me I'm about to go to the army. I know I would never go to the army, because that ain't my war. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
This shit is crazy out here now. Like,
but I mean, that was a chapter of mine that I'm saying that I'm very proud of. It definitely, it turned me in from a artist to a public figure. You know what I'm saying? I really had to worry about my image, and it molded me to the man I am today.
So activism and politics kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah.
So
I hate politics.
But
Hold on.
Hate it.
So how do you feel about the Biden-Harris administration?
I have no opinion on it. No opinion on it.
That man doesn't know what he's saying.
Yeah, we knew what was gonna happen whenever they voted Biden in, but we was doomed if we didn't, and damn if we didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't have no good goddamn choices anyways. We was gonna keep Trump. We ain't want his motherfucking ass for real, or Biden. We don't want his ass either. That's why I say I don't give a fuck about it. I try.
Lose.
I'm here. I ain't looking this way. I'm here with it.
I've always been like that. Like,
and I hate doing that because I don't want to be ignorant and don't want to be blinded to the things that are affecting my life, but it's not affecting me directly though.
Perfectly said.
And I think that's why it's easier to ignore it, because it's not directly. But if I'm being real, I do too much motherfucking other things to be focused on it right now. That's just not a focus for me. That's all.
For sure.
How y'all feel
Do
about
you
it?
get any? Man, I ain't in that shit.
me neither. I've never been, my whole joke too as hell. I'm a felon, so it's just, my shit don't matter anyway.
She said fighting.
You know, fuck it. Like,
when it comes down to the city politics and shit, I pay attention.
That's the most important though.
Yeah,
that's what people don't understand.
No, it really is.
The elections that happen inside the city and the state are always more important than the presidential election. That was something I had to protest about when I was doing my own education. I was telling other people, go educate yourselves, because fuck the presidential election. We really have no control over that. But the stuff that you have control over right now in your city, you can control that. If you don't want this person to be your rep for this, then go out there and go vote. That's the most important shit.
Yeah,
this is stuff that's affecting you, your friends, your kids. That's the stuff you need to worry about.
Yeah.
And the thing is because it's not as public as the presidential. They don't post up who is about to be the new senator, who will be the new councilman like that. You have to go look for that. So I don't know how it is in Georgia, but in Ohio, you have to go look for that.
Yeah, you gotta look for it.
So, I mean, that's why people don't know about it. It's not public like that. And they know what they're doing.
They do.
Yeah, you already know.
And then the people who have access to it, they try to scam you out of your information just to give you, just to give you access to it.
I ain't got
nothing
to
either way.
say to you about nothing.
Either way.
Good luck with that.
You gotta do your own, you know what I'm saying, your own due diligence.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Because it's a lot out here that you can really get your hands on. A lot.
Oh, yeah.
You just have to do your, like you said, your due diligence, your research.
Because with me, actually, when I was protesting, they tried to bring up my background on me. The cops was out there trying to be an anti-protester. Like, do y'all know who y'all following? Y'all don't watch his battles? Y'all don't know he's a gang member? Or saying all this stuff. I'm saying here, like, do I have any record? Do you have anything on me? Alright, no? Okay, cool. I could have swore I was a corporate motherfucker before this, right? Anyways, next.
Exactly.
Like,
you know your laws on these folks.
Mad. Sitting there mad because I can talk it with the best of y'all. Like, I had a day where we all dressed in style and we protested where the girls wore dresses and we wore suits. And I'm like, so y'all respect this because it's just the image, right? But then the moment I put on the t-shirts and jeans, it's a problem. Look like a whole bunch of hoods. Like, like it's the same shit though, right?
Same man.
Okay, well that's why my message stays the same no matter, you know what I'm saying, how I'm coming with it, how I'm dressing.
Yeah,
and that's what they hate, because I can dress like this and I'll promise you I'm gonna talk with the best of them.
Kind of like what my next question was gonna be like. Do you be catching any slack or any conflict about you being an artist or a battle rapper and trying to do activism? You know what I mean?
All the time. It's probably one of the most challenging things to do, because you do have the people who you have a lot of people who question if you're doing it for the right reasons. You have people who, in the beginning, for me, you usually be like, oh, he's doing it just to boost his platform. Right. And I used to tell him, like, I hate how this is about to come off, but I mean, it's the only way I can say it. My platform popping already. I don't need this to fucking boost my platform. Fuck what you talking about? Yeah. You don't see me up here talking about Black Lives Matter. Make sure you go in. Yeah. Download my new seat. No, I'm not saying none of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, y'all being weird right now. It has nothing to do with that. But of course, you got people who don't understand, or people who are going to be like blind to it. And I mean, that's just what they do. I mean, that's in life. No matter if I was being a actor, a rapper, a pro, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people are put in your life to test you. How bad do you want it? You know what I'm saying? How bad do you want to get to this next level? Some people are in your life to actually be anti to it, for real. So that's why with me, I mean, it was hard, but I never let it defeat me. I was born dead. I wasn't even supposed to be living. You know what I mean? I was born with a speech impediment to the point where I'm not supposed to be speaking in public. I'm not supposed to be singing. I'm not supposed to be rapping, battle rapper, acting. I couldn't talk. So you think I give a fuck about how you feel?
Defying the odds. Defying the odds. By all means, defying the odds.
By all means.
Yeah, the A been rocking with you.
You said what?
The A been fucking with you.
The A love it, man. They love me. Like, the A accepted me as if I'm from here. I fuck with Atlanta.
How you get the A on your team, man? Cause you come with bars.
I wish it was something I could just say was specific. I really just want to say probably just me being me. I ain't trying to fake it. I ain't trying to come down here and act like I'm from Atlanta. Yeah. I ain't trying to come down here and adapt to y'all style of music. Like, this is me. You ain't gonna fuck with it or not. Yeah. And normally recognize real. You know what I'm saying? I'm always with myself. So, I mean, over time, I built up a crazy fan base to the point where it's like, I mean, people fuck with me as if I'm from here. I love it. Like, I had my birthday on the 23rd. Party was packed, showing love. But I also fuck with real niggas out here. Like, I'm cool with Zane. I'm cool with Scrappy. I'm cool with Trillville. Like, I'm cool with these niggas already. So, when they come out, they like, oh, well, he must be official if they with him type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, Don P is my brother. He came to my party and popped out. They all like, Don P, you know what I'm saying? He don't pop out, but he came out because it's my birthday and he fucked with me. Me and Scrappy, we went to the All-Star shit together back home in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I fuck with who fuck with me.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. The same shit. Yeah, I fuck with who fuck with me. I don't fuck with you if you don't fuck with me.
And I ain't got no problem with
telling
nothing
less.
And I ain't gonna lose no sleep over it. And we ain't got to beef over it either. You don't got to beef for me. You don't like me, I don't like you. That's okay.
Yeah, what it is.
Next.
Be like that sometimes.
Ain't nothing wrong with me. You might not like me because your friend don't like me. Whatever. You might not like me because your bitch like me. Whatever.
Hey, whatever the reason is, I don't give a fuck.
That comes with the city.
Oh well. Yeah. Oh no, it's like that back home. My city is a crab in a buckle city. Like crab in a bucket. Like anybody that's doing any bit better, they always try to pull them down. That's why I jumped up out that fucking bucket and took off. I ain't think twice.
No regrets.
I ain't none. I got a tattoo that say it. If I can do it all over again, I would do it in the same skin I'm in. No regrets.
No regrets.
That's how I feel. I lived a hell of a life. I ain't got nothing. I got one regret. And
what's yours?
And I ain't run when I got busted. I should have ran.
I respect that.
You know what I mean? I feel like I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in. You know, if I would have just ran, I stood there and bucked on that shit. You know?
Do you think that you would be looking at things that you look at them now though?
Probably not. Everything happened for a reason.
Everything happened for a reason. So like,
if I would have walked away from that situation, you know what I mean, without
the lesson being learned, you probably would have walked into a worse. Yeah. You feel me? But since you learned that, it made you look at things differently. And that's just moving how we move anyways, banging the same shit that we all bang. Some other times we gotta learn our own lessons. If not, we gotta learn the lessons from others. When we see our friends and family when they may get smashed up or they get killed, you be like, damn, do I want the same shit? Or do I need to change up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Half of the times you be like, man, I wish I can get my bro back, but then you gotta understand the lesson you learn from it too. Like, I moved differently because of what happened to this person. So, I mean, everything is pros and cons, man. Cause I think about it all the time. I'm like, I wish this person was back. But then I'm like, damn, but would I have learned the lesson that I had to learn because he ain't here anymore?
Right.
Because if he was still here, we might both be some fucking hotheads still.
Right.
I don't know, man. It's definitely something to think about.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. For
sure. It is what it is, though. You gotta keep taking that shit and roll with it how it comes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you live life, man. You get one life.
Life goes on.
I hate that though, man. That's one of the things I can never accept still. Like, it's two things.
Is life going on?
Life going on and death. My mother gets mad at me when I say that. She be like, you're not supposed to be scared of death, boy. It's gonna happen, da da da. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's cool to say. But nigga, I'm still scared to know that one day I'm gonna be gone.
Right.
Like, you can't tell me not to be scared of death.
I think about that shit a lot, but I try not to. Like, and I catch myself like...
Now, you know what I'm saying? I haven't really thought about it, but I want to say... What's 2022? I want to say about 2019, 2020. It fucked with me bad. It weighed heavy on me. It's probably part of the reason why I moved for it, but like, I was having nightmares about it, about dying. I would wake up crying in my sleep type shit. If I see a movie and it had a crazy death scene in it, I would think about it. Like, weird shit like that was affecting me. Like, never before I could watch a fucking a scary movie, everybody dying doesn't bother me. Oh, hey, that's cool. Her head got cut off. For some reason, for this year or two, it was fucking with me. I couldn't watch anything that had death with it. Cause I would like it. I was scared to die. I thought I was about to die. That shit was really fucking with me.
Yeah.
I sat down with my mom, and she was like, "You can't be scared to death." And I'm like, "That sounds cool to say, but this shit's terrifying me to know that I
it
can go." You know what I'm saying? Lately, I haven't thought about it, but it's like I had a period for like a year or two, man, where that shit was haunting me. I was scared as fuck. I don't know what it was that was weighing on me, but a nigga was terrified.
Like the old folks say, it might have been a sign to, switch it up a little bit, change your motion or what you had going on.
It was crazy. Like literally, it was. Me thinking about it now make me still question what it was. 'Cause I don't know what it was. Like it was a long time. Like a year and a half, going on 2 years. That's a long time to be. I'm not trying to watch no scary movies. I'm not trying to watch anything with death. My mother, she got cancer, so she over here talking to me about she may have to, help me out, or I gotta sign over some papers to be in control of her stuff in case she died. I'm like, I'm not even trying to have a conversation with you. I'm not trying to think of nothing with death. It's fucking with me right now, man. Like, it was a crazy time.
I was always the type person, like, I ain't give a fuck about dying. Like, that's why I ain't really run when I got shot. You know what I mean? Because I was like, either you live or you die. You know what I mean? I ain't think about this part. Like, you got these consequences. You might live through that shit, but you're still in a wheelchair, fucked up. You know what I mean? So, shit. I'm not really scared of death, you know what I mean? Cause like, shit, I lived a hell of a life, you know what I mean? So anytime, if it's that time, then it is, I was always prepared, cause we know we sign up for with this shit, you know what I mean?
You were stronger than me, cause it's crazy. I mean, I had that mentality, but for some reason, like I said, 2019, 2020, a nigga ain't giving a fuck about none of that shit. I was not trying to hear. I don't know what the fuck it was.
Kids change a lot too, though.
I ain't even got no kids.
I got kids.
Like,
they ain't making that. That's what I'm living for now. Like, make sure they straight. I can't go nowhere until I make sure they straight and their kids gonna be straight. Like,
facts. I respect that. I respect that for sure.
Yeah.
Like, as you get older, man, the way our mentality is so much different. Like, we got so much that we can teach on both sides of it now, though. Like, I'm happy the way I grew. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I be questioning if I want to make my future kids ignorant of the street side and just teach them nothing but the book side. But I be like, I want you to know both sides of the spectrum. Because granted, if something happened to me and you fall, you know what I'm saying, on your knees, do you know how to handle being down? Right. If I spoon feed you the entire time and you only know one side, you don't know how to handle it when you get to the hard side. I'm blessed to know I know how to survive if we only got bologna, motherfucker, milk, some lunch meat.
And nowadays,
I know how to use the stove to keep the motherfucking house warm, cause my fucking gas got turned off. You know what I'm saying? Or like just
this generation like don't know shit like that. Shit. They don't know none of that shit. They is clueless, like clueless.
I come from that.
All of that.
It's straight digital nowadays. Like if it ain't digital,
then they don't know. If they can't like look it up on a phone or electric device or social media, they don't know, and that shit's sad. Now I'm not gonna say all kids, but 95%.
The majority.
95%. It's a good 5%, of people that done instilled the old ways into their children, but just 5%.
Speaking of the digital shit, like the digital era, you enter into that now with the metaverse and all that.
No, that's why I feel like I'm getting old, because I'm fucking foreign to this shit. Usually I stay ahead of the curve and stay up to date with shit. I'm completely foreign right now with the whole NFTs, the metaverse, the Bitcoin, the crypto shit. Like, I'm slipping right now. I don't know what the fuck wrong with me.
I'm
like, man,
they got a whole new virtual world out here.
I see, like
people buying into this virtual world.
They courtside at their house. I'm hearing,
right? Yeah,
all that.
Like
in
literally
the club at the crib.
Like, what's up with you?
I've seen this movie called not a movie, but it's a series on I think Amazon or some shit called Upload.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like they uploading to their afterlife, but they living in like a virtual reality world. You know what I mean? That shit remind me just like what the metaverse is, what they talking about. Like
these movies be letting you know
what's coming.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
What's
these
coming?
movies be letting you
Did
know.
y'all see the fucking robot playing basketball?
Hell no.
Man, they got the robot shooting from the 3, man.
Yo, I'm finna.
Search that shit up. They got the robot shooting from
I'm
the
not gonna go. I
fucking
ain't gonna
3.
watch no robots play basketball. It's not real. They're not like. It's not authentic. Athlete, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say.
They got the robot shooting from the 3. Unless you know where the world about to go.
Yeah, man, that shit crazy, man. What we got looking? What you got coming up? Rest of 2022.
What's coming up? You said.
Yeah.
I got.
Rest of the year.
They Cloned Tyrone with Jamie Foxx coming out. That's gonna be big. Step Up season 3. P Valley season 2. Staircase on HBO. Lumps is a short movie. You Got a Lighter, which is the series that I'm doing. I'm in a sitcom called Single.com. Another series called First Lady, which is about Michelle Obama.
They
that's
can't
it
just
right
have
now.
anybody playing Michelle now.
Oh, it's good. It's good though.
Oh, okay
It's
now.
good.
They can't have anybody playing Auntie Michelle now.
But that's on.
She gonna have to represent.
That's on the actor side. I got the Crucible Phase 2 for the battle side for Uriel. And then my album, that's all right now. I'm just gonna keep busy. I plan on being a part of the BET experience, South by Southwest. Those is the goals right now.
Okay.
Next year, I plan to be a part of the freshman list, so it's coming.
So you gonna be on that freshman list.
Yeah, next year for sure.
Y'all heard it right here, man. On We Good. Tell them folk where to find you, your music, your social media handles, all that.
You can follow me at Elijah Lamar 330. That's everywhere. ElijahLamar330.com. That's my IG, Facebook. You know what I'm saying? TikTok, all that. Shout out to y'all for having me. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Shout out to you for coming.
I appreciate y'all.
that.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it.
For sure.
I ain't never did an interview with my fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the love stuff like this.
Ain't nothing but a gangsta
gangsta
party.
Yeah, feel me?
That's
Ain't
it.
nothing but a gangsta
That's
party.
it.
That should be the song y'all play right at the end of the show.
Yeah, right.
I was gonna bang your shit going
Ain't
down.
nothing but a gangsta party.
You might have to put this slide that in there on the
I painted a perfect
continuance.
picture.
Hey, this shit lit, man. Shout out to y'all,
Thank you
man.
for
Salute.
sure.
Shout out to all my locs out there.
You know it.
Ain't nothing but a C thing, baby. Low down G's going crazy. Any shout outs, good?
Shout out to anybody that fuck with me. Period. I fuck with you. That's it.
Yeah,
Fuck with who, fuck with you. That's the motto. Fuck with who, fuck with you.
Any last words?
No, that's it, man. Shout out to y'all for having me. You know what I'm saying?
You know it.
I mean, you already
Cool TV out here, man.
Kit Kat cooling with the homie, man. Y'all get at the homie, man. You already know what's going on. This We Good podcast.
We good.
Shit, boy. Boy's got killed the mouth for the South.
And it's your girl 100, keeping it 100.
And man, y'all make sure y'all go smash that subscribe button, hit them likes, comment, share the video, tell a friend and tell a friend. So
Follow all that.
all that, man. We're gonna go out to this straight out the mud, man, with my boy Elijah Lamar, man.
On the
Yeah.
18th, it's on all major platforms, man. Y'all check it out. Y'all hearing it here early.
Know it.
Tap
Hearing it
in.
first. We good.
Yeah.
I got it straight out the mud. I got it straight out the mud. I got it straight out the mud. Let's go.